Hi Taurus, welcome to Taurus season. Fuck, I'm hella late, I'm sorry. And happy birthday y'all. Welcome to your May 2021 reading. So I feel like I'm gonna end up doing 2 readings this month for each sign. Try to hold me to that. And yeah, so we're just gonna go for it. This one's gonna be a little bit shorter than the ones that I normally do. Ooh. This card has been aggressively falling out. So we're going to try this one more time. And if it comes back, that's your card for the month, okay? But yeah, so this is going to be a little bit shorter, hopefully not too short. Ooh. Sorry. Hey, Taurus, looks like you're in your own energy this month. So Queen of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like y'all already know what the deal is usually with this card, right? So it could be about being abundant or kind of looking at what you're going to create next is the vibe that I get in terms of the month. But it's like when you realize that you can make things happen, have you ever like had that kind of epiphany in your life? If not, I understand that you really can't make things happen. I know that people are like, power of manifesting, power of need. No, I mean, you actually can make things happen in your life. And I'm not saying there's some cheat code or some magical ass way to get it done, but through hard work. Sometimes it's hard work. Sometimes it's perseverance. Sometimes a combination of things with luck and everything. But the point is that it's like, I think you have the ability to like grow and continue to maintain your abundance, and that you can kind of look to the things that you have to offer yourself. So you may not, and I say that because she's looking down the pinnacle and some people are like money, but it's like, nah, this is like your possessions, your property, what you have, your value. Ooh, you can see your own value. What a baddie move. Okay, so that's going to be the main thing for the month. That may be the main energy. So you may just be feeling good about yourself. You know, birthday month vibes. Maybe getting money, cash gifts. Shit, happy birthday. I hope so. Shit. Okay. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Sometimes I'll be messing up. They're a little long. So it's not like a dirty or bad shuffle, but it's like I will, see, there we go. Sorry, I'm just zoning out. Woo. Okay. One more, and then we done. Oh, okay, shit. There may have been a moment of truth that you recently just went through in the past. We'll kind of get into it. Okay. Boom. Sorry, I just figured out what it all meant, at least for you. Okay, so damn. Queen of Pentacles. Number one, you may have gotten some money or raise if you have something else going on that other people want. Could be a piece of the action, whatever that is. So like maybe let's say your following is growing online. You may people may be wanting that. Could be someone's trying to mess with your name. It could be something like that. But in the past, there's a recent judgment call. This is something about coming back from the dead. And I know that like people are like but I say this a lot about this card. I don't know, maybe something woke a sleeping giant, or it was just like some things went down and maybe shit started to make sense or whatever. I don't know. For some people, it's like an inheritance type of thing, but it could have been that, like, I don't know, you got, like, whatever it is, it could be, like I said, an increase in interest in your business. It could be a contract that has gotten larger, like, or a contract that's been offered. Could be work. It could be any of those things, right? Whatever it is, you're having to defend it. And I think that because, and the main thing is that it's like, this is something that you personally worked hard for, something that you put the effort into, and you're willing to defend whatever that is. Because like with the Seven of Wands, it's like you get the Six of Wands after that. Or before that. And so it's like Six of Wands is like the victory. The Seven is like maintaining the victory. And also just like, you know, fighting off the other like bullshit that may come out there. And it's like, it's not always, and I think too, it's like standing your ground. And that doesn't necessarily mean striking when someone does something that you don't like. Okay? Sometimes you just gotta hold a defensive stance because people are like situations will seem a lot, not that they'll seem worse, than it's like you kind of like, you deal with the issues, but we hype up a lot of the conflicts that we end up getting into, period. Whether it be through being super negative or like mean and shit, and then it gets, you know, it just like gets really, really aggressive, and it didn't have to be that way. Or it'll be a situation where it's like, oh, I'm going to be so devastated when this happens, and it's not even the case. So for some people, it's about defending their peace. It might be defending the investment that you made. But usually with earth signs, like if your element pops up for your sign, that usually means that there's something within your element. So, I mean, take that as it will, but it's usually something that's directly affecting you. So it may be present. Anyway, what you aren't telling people is that you may be you may be planning to kind of take off or take some type of, I know, leap or new beginning, but it's like you are, well, in the future, you plan on taking some type of jump with the Fool card, right? And depending on which version of the Fool card you get, there's a cliff underneath, and like, if the Fool jumps off, like, boop, and they're fine. Doesn't always mean you're jumping to your death, especially when you're actually, you know, you're maybe holding your ground, standing your ground, and just kind of holding there. Because what people don't see is that you're actually being strategic. You're actually thinking about what you're going to do next. And it's not stressful to you. Whatever plans you're going to be making and executing, it's going to give you the opportunity to like move forward in the way that you want to. So if you want to change whatever type of habits, but like, I feel like this might actually be more environmental stuff. You'll be able to do that. Huh. All right. So that's part of the month. It may be the whole month, you know, who knows? And I think I want to, okay. Want to get into your tea leaves, and then we'll see what's kind of coming up. So the tea leaf cards either going to be a little bit random. This might be a situational thing. It could be, who knows what's up. I don't know how many cards we're going to get. Damn. Well, that one just came out. So we'll see what's up. And then depending on what happens, I may do the oracle card. Sometimes these cards will go along with what's going on. Sometimes they don't. I'm sure you guys have noticed by now. But I shuffle everything on camera, even though you can't see it. Okay. And also, don't look at the cards until they are out. So... okay. Damn, really? I always say this about the tea leaf deck. For reference, this is how thick this deck is. You're like, oh shit. You know, always gotta be like, it's this thick, so there's no way I'm just plucking cards out. So I want to get into this. All right. Some of y'all may be waiting to hear about a raise. So you could be getting a raise somewhere. You could be getting a job that's going to be paying you a lot. Like how I was mentioning earlier, you may be getting a job that's paying you a lot more. Or you could have already started the job. Or your business is doing better, some shit like that. Yeah. And also the other card is sunrise, right? You know I said fresh start or whatever. So it could be people trying to get at you, asking for money or some other shit. Maybe you're secretly planning to move or secretly planning to do something that don't concern them. Anyway, don't tell their asses. But look at the sunrise card. So what's this about? It's about new creative ideas. It could be, new adventures and a fresh start. Now you had the Fool card before. You may have someone who is full of what we call shit. Someone may give you a sob story because they need help or assistance with something. Okay. Could be a couple different things. So for some people, it's just kind of like, you'll have someone who is like, they'll always give you some story about how shit don't work out for them and it's always not working out. It's always not working out. You never see any progress. And like part of it is that they maybe have a bad circumstance, but then you may start to realize like, hey, yo, this person ain't shit. And it's like, and it may be little things, right? That's the kind of vibe that I'm getting for this, right? Okay. So for this person, if this is someone who, when your shit was not going right, because you may have just gotten over this. Your shit wasn't going right. They weren't supporting you. They're just kind of watching the shit go down and not saying nothing. That's the person that's full of shit. All right. And I say that because you got the Pig card and it's about being aware of greed. And the other card is Feather. Someone you know is undependable or insincere. Now, the way that I usually throw these together is the way that they come out. Is that, like, I try to, yes, it's a story, but also, yeah. With that being said, whether it be money or something else, you have the rainbow card, you have a card that's bird flying and ladder. So that pretty much means that, like, the rainbow signifies, like, rainbow after the storm and shit like that. So that's one thing. And I really think you might be getting news about either a job or physically moving away or moving up some type of ladder. So if you had a plan of doing something, that may actually be working out for you. Now, this person that wants to get in the way of your shit, I don't know. Some people insert themselves and swear that they're being supportive and they're not. There are other people who will, like, just, you'll know. Like that damn Mike Jones song. Anyway. They may be Year of the Rabbit. They may be, they may be someone that tries to, like, flirt their way into shit. So it's like, I don't know. Either way, I think they run off when shit gets hot or when shit gets difficult. So, I mean, hey, if it's someone that you're close to, and you don't know how to directly counter them or how to, like, because some of y'all Tauruses be real bad at confrontation or you might have a situation where confrontation is going to mess up your plans. Avoid that ass. Look busy. Do what you got to do in order to, like, get out of that situation. But you don't share. I mean, I don't normally have to say that, but this also makes me believe that it's someone that's close to you because I don't even need to really tell y'all to not share. See, you won't be so sick of me and my shit. Watch. Because I just did these little guys, right? 3 cards came out. Bat, which is it's about, okay, so this one's about taking care of yourself because enemies are working against you. So a bat may be important. Maybe this person is a bad person. But here's the other thing, and this is how, like I said, the shit is either worked out or you see something about either someone's full of it or something else, because the other 2 cards, and again, that deck has 200, we have Cobweb. This is about being protected from situations beyond your control. This is what it says on here. If you want to get this deck, let me know. Or I'll, you know, just ask questions about which deck it is. And then money path, which again, we've been talking about looking at your monetary value. It really could be a work thing or something else. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. It could also be once you drop the dead weight of people who are holding you back, that, or it could be just like dropping the dead weight of, you know, sometimes you just gotta let certain shit go in order to move forward, and it takes work to feel lighter. So don't feel bad if, you know, it took you a while to make those adjustments or changes in order to move forward in your life. There's nothing wrong with that. You're moving. And if you got to take a break in order to rest up and then continue moving, that's good as well. But yeah, that's kind of like, I want to say that's it, but let's grab one oracle card just because we want to leave on a real nice note. This is the Sacred Destiny Oracle. So again, I just want to reiterate, you are going to get another reading this month. So, you know, don't feel neglected. Because I know it wasn't as juicy as I normally go with those. Yeah, so let's see. It's just... see where you're going for the month. Okay? This reading has flowed so much. This shit is so funny to me. I feel like I get very amused when this happens, right? 2. I love when this happens. Openness. Right? But I don't know. I feel like... isn't this just the prettiest? Like, I hope you can really see this card because it's so nice. And I feel like it's very calming. Very looking up at the sky vibes. And I think it's kind of like, you can only do so much in terms of like planning and taking care of yourself and working hard and stuff like that. And you just have to let all that positive energy of the hard work that you've put into things come back to you. Instead of being pressed about the shit, you know? Like, really, if you did your best, you pushed the best out there, like, genuinely. Don't stress about, I don't even want to say the timing or when, because I think it's actually not even that. Just don't, let's say certain small factors change that kind of make it so that you have to adjust how you're moving forward. So let's say you try to sign for an apartment, right? And they tell you gotta wait an extra week to move in. That's annoying, right? Because you're like, I'm about to pay all the money up front. What the hell? Just have them prorate that week rent. Whatever it is, something like that. Like, those are small things that you can adjust. And like, the beneficial bit is that it's like, okay, well, shit. You crashing with family or a homie, go shack up or kick it there for a week. Or, you know, work something out with them financially so that they're prorating your rent. It could be that something is available sooner. And that, like, maybe, you know, maybe you get a job offer and it's, you know, they want you to start in a week instead of 2 weeks. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. Be open to positive things happening, or things that don't initially look positive but aren't exactly like negative feeling, if that makes sense. Like, just don't go in too hot. It's unnecessary. Don't stress yourself out like that. And plus, you know, you a Taurus, so as long as you got the capital, you really not pressed like that. So, you know, be frugal, that way you don't have to trip about if shit suddenly changes. But yeah, Taurus, that's it. Happy Taurus season. And yeah, you got this. But yeah, thanks. Hope you have a great May. And I'll see you in another video, okay? Bye.